Just making sure everything is good. Everything is good. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to go to the mall with my sister and I wanted to film a affordable makeup tutorial with nothing over $10. So everything that I'm using is under $10, making it really easy and affordable for you guys. We are just going to be focusing on skin and perfecting the base, something really practical and great for everyday makeup. So if you're going to college, if you are on a budget, or you just don't want to spend a lot of money on high-end makeup, this is something really easy and affordable for you guys to go out and buy and create this look for yourself. This is my first nothing over $10 video, so yay, I'm excited. I don't know if you guys seen my previous videos, but I talked about how my skin has been reacting and I've been getting really bad acne or texture. I don't know, but I'm here to tell you that my skin is doing like way better. I don't know what that was, but I've never had my skin go through that before. So as you guys can see, there's still like some discoloration, but it's completely flat. It's healing. My skin is doing perfectly fine. I'm finally starting to feel like myself again, because at first I was like, what am I doing? That being said, let's do our face makeup and jump straight into primer. This is a brand from the drugstore that I haven't really experimented with. It's called Makeup Obsession and you can find this brand at Target. I don't use a lot of blurring primers just because they feel really silicone-y on my face and I like something a little bit more hydrating. Oh wow, this is a really interesting formula. I thought it would be really similar to like the Benefit Professional as far as texture, but it reminds me of a really lightweight moisturizer, because I don't use a lot of blurring primers just because they're not hydrating enough for me, but since this feels really hydrating, I am definitely excited about that. So I'm just applying this all over, just doing like a thin layer. Okay, I really like it, and there is like no scent. I don't smell anything fragrant. I don't think there's fragrance in here. Up next, I'm going in with one of my favorite drugstore foundation. This is the L'Oreal Hello. Never mind, it's not Hello Fresh. It is, why am I talking about Hello Fresh? That's a food subscription company, oh my gosh. FRESHWEAR Infallible Foundation. I am in the shade Natural Rose. I go in between shades. This foundation is beautiful. I like to apply it with a brush or sponge. You can go both ways, but the coverage is really awesome and it looks skin-like on the face, so it doesn't look cakey or anything. And as you guys can see, has really nice coverage. I would say it's more of a medium buildable coverage, but I like to make my foundation just medium coverage because I still have like freckles and stuff that I don't like to fully conceal. For me, like I'm just really loving like more natural makeup and just applying as much as I need to. This does have a slight fragrance to it, but it's nothing like overwhelming. I'm gonna go in with a little bit more. Honestly, L'Oreal foundations are one of my favorite. They just look so good! Oh my gosh! Up next, I'm going in with the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. Has a satin finish. I am in the shade Light Sand and I am obsessed with this concealer. It is so good. It has really awesome coverage. I do not apply a lot of concealer just because I honestly think the look of cakey concealer, it's much worse than having a little bit of dark circles peeking through. Like I just can't, like when my concealer is cakey, I just feel like I just want to wash off my makeup. I just would much rather apply a little bit less and just have it somewhat brighten up and conceal. But I don't know. Does that make sense what I'm trying to say? Like, I just want it to look natural underneath my eyes. Like, I want to look naturally awake instead of like super concealed, and then people can tell like, oh dang, she has like a lot of like cakey makeup underneath her eyes, you know? So that just concealed, smoothed everything out, and it is somewhat hydrating. so it's not going to be so drying underneath the eyes, because the under eye area is a really delicate area. You don't really get much oils under there. It's just like a sensitive, delicate area, so you want to be really careful. And I like to use more like hydrating products underneath my eyes, just so that area is hydrated and it doesn't look so dry. That just completely erased all my darkness. My under eyes look nice and smooth. And then I'm actually gonna go in with the Rimmel Stay Matte Loose Powder and set my under eyes. This powder is translucent, so there's no color to it, so it's not going to like change the color of the concealer. And when I'm setting my under eye concealer with a pressed powder, I just press and do light tapping motions going back and forth, just so I'm not like moving around the concealer that we just applied. And then I also take that onto my eyelids as well, just a little bit of powder to mattify that area, just because I do have oily eyelids for some reason, which is weird because I have dry skin, but my eyelids are oily. I'm actually going to now grab a big powder brush and go back in with that Rimmel powder once again and set the rest of my face. If you want to wear your makeup all day, like say you're going to school or you have like a full day of work, I do recommend you setting your foundation with a powder, just because that will really maximize your wear time and your foundation will last much longer throughout the day. A little bit of powder, it doesn't have to be like a full coverage powder or anything, just something to set that foundation so it's not as like tacky. Another little tip, if you guys don't want to spend say like $8 on a drugstore bronzer, you guys can always just buy like a powder like this. The Rimmel Stay Matte I think is like $4, and just get like a deeper shade and use that to bronze with. Today I'm gonna try out the Maybelline City Bronzer. Well, I'm not gonna try it out because I already used this before, but since I am pretty fair right now, I think that this shade of bronze, dang, it actually looks like my skin, but this might be a better shade for me to bronze up my skin with. Oh no, it's actually a really nice shade right now. The Maybelline City Bronzer, it is such a nice bronzer for those of you that have more pale skin. It's just not orange. It's not going to make you look orange at all, but it is going to just add that extra warmth to your skin that you feel like you need. So I like to focus this on my temple area and blend it into my hairline, giving me the most natural look. And then I like to take it along my cheekbones and then also my jawline. You want to blend this onto your neck and behind your ears. You just want to blend this entire area, sides of your nose, just so it looks nice and bronzed. Well, does that make sense? Nice and bronzed? I don't know. I'm gonna go in with the ColourPop Fresh and Peachy. Look at the packaging. Fresh and Peachy blush. This is actually on sale for $4.80 right now, so if you guys want a ColourPop blush, this is a really cute peachy color. And I'm going to take my IT Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe Wand Ball Powder brush. This is like my blush brush. Tap off the excess. I'm gonna smile and just apply this to the apples of my cheeks, just using really light tapping motions. And then blending it slightly backwards. And then if you feel like that was a little too much, you can just grab your powder brush and then just go over just to smooth everything out. I think this is the most expensive thing that I'm using in today's video. This is the Makeup Obsession Dedicated Highlight Face Palette, I think. Well, it's just a face palette, but you have these shades in here, which are really pretty. I don't know if these are gonna be too dark for me to highlight with, but I'm gonna just try. I'm gonna grab that pink shade. Let's see. I'm gonna go in with this pink one. I'm actually gonna mix these two together. Tap off the excess and just highlight. brow bone area. I'm not applying too much of this because I don't want a super intense highlight for like a natural makeup. Just want something that's going to make my skin look nice and glowy. Alright, let's do a little bit of brows. First, I'm gonna spoolie out my brows. If I'm being lazy, then I don't do anything to my brows, but I really like this Rimmel. I'm using a lot of Rimmel products today. I really like Rimmel. This is the Rimmel Brow Pro Micro Pen. It's really similar to the MAC. It's like a MAC brow pen that I really like too. So it's like a really soft pen. And you get to just like draw in little brow hairs. And it's much more natural than using like a brow pencil, in my opinion. And then to set my brows and have them all go one direction, this is the CoverGirl Easy Breezy Brow in Clear. And I just like to brush them all one way. Making them look more so like fluffy and natural. Alright, so I was going to do a little bit of winged liner, but I think I just want to throw on some mascara because I want to try out these two mascaras. Surprisingly, I've never tried out the L'Oreal Voluminous Original Mascara, and then I also have the base that you use. So I want to test out two of these products and see how it's going to make my lashes look. You guys know that for the most part my lashes are pretty long. I do use a lash serum. If you want to know about my mascara routine, I talk about the lash serum as well. I'll have a video linked down below that you guys can watch. So I'm going to go in with that base first. This is going to make your lashes look white. Excuse my mascara face. I opened my mouth to relax my eyes. I don't know, it's like the most comfortable position for me, I guess. I'm gonna wait for that primer to like do its thing, and for my lips I want to go in with this Pop Beauty. This is the matte lip paint, and this one is in the shade Butter Babe. I really like the formula of these. But I don't like this color. So I'm gonna just remove that real quick because it just does not go with the vibe of the sweater. I'm gonna go in with the LA Girl Perfect Precision Lip Pencil. This one is in the shade Sugar and Spice. And I'm also using a really light hand when I'm going in with my lip liner, just so it doesn't apply too chunky or like too strong of a color. And then this is one of my favorite drugstore lipsticks. This one is from Revlon, and it's their new lipstick. This one is in the shade Untold Stories, and it's just like a really pretty nude. Like, I love this color so much. It's a nude, but it has more of like that pinky beige undertone. Alright, so now let's try out this mascara. I'm gonna start off with my lower lashes first and then finish it off with my upper lashes. So far, I do like the way it's applying my lower lash mascara. Now let's try the upper lashes. Yeah! Okay, the primer, the base really worked because, oh my goodness, it looks like feathery lashes. It like extended my lash length. I'm trying to get up close and personal here so you guys can see what is happening. Do you guys see that? Wow! Dang, my lashes look really really and long. I'm really happy with it. Wow. Alright guys, but that is my full face of nothing over $10. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope you guys try out a lot of these products that I did mention because dang, these are some really solid makeup products for just under $10. Let me know if you guys want me to do more of these looks. Maybe I'm gonna do one for like under $5. $1 makeup? I don't know. I'm gonna get going. Thank you guys so much for watching and supporting me. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next YouTube video. Bye!